just like a weird, not like a weird life, but a weird month. I'm having an affair with my boss right now.
Whoa.
Thanks. And it's a secret. Because I'm self-employed. This is true. I'm bad with dudes. I'm not good at texting and stuff like that. And I try not to use, I find smiley faces and shit like that really obnoxious, but I do it anyway. Because I kind of feel like the bar has been set. Like, I guess girls, we smiley face. That's what we decided. So now if you don't smiley face at the end of a sentence, it sounds bitchy. I don't want it to be that way, but those are the rules. Like, there's a big difference between sounds good and sounds good. Like, you have to do the thing. So I'm texting with this guy I've been hanging out with last weekend, and he says, I'm out of town tonight, let's hang out tomorrow. So I said, okay, period. Sent it. Shit, I sent the bitchy okay. So I freak out, and okay, I have to take a little sidebar here. This dude's like super into my ass, which is weird. Cause like I have big boobs, like I attract tit guys, you know, but like I kind of feel like being with me and being into butts is like going to Anderson's pea soup and getting the clam chowder, but fine. So this guy's like super into my ass, so I'm paranoid that I've sent this like bitchy text to him, so to make it up for him, I decided I'm gonna send him a sexy butt pic. Which I'm kind of a dirty bitch, but I've never done that before. So I didn't know like where you would want, like what point of view you would want it from. Like would you want it from like up here, down here, and like, I don't know how many of you know this, but cell phone cameras are not very flattering. So I ended up taking like an okay picture of my ass, realized I have a spider bite down there, fine. Send him like an okay picture of my butt. As I'm sending it, I freak out, and I'm like, this is the kind of stuff that goes on the internet. This could ruin me. So instead of just not sending the ass pic, I type a little caption with it that says, if you ever use this for evil, I will kill you in front of your family. Send. He didn't ask me for a butt picture. That just came unprovoked. Like, I just sent him, in the middle of the day, totally unsolicited, a picture of my bare ass with a death threat. I guess smiley face was the way to go. You guys, when I was 18, I was 16, my parents wanted me to like learn self-respect. So they made me get a waitressing job where I had to wear a tie and sing happy birthday in Italian. Which is ridiculous. Anytime you see a girl wearing a tie, not on purpose, like shit has gone south for her. Like, you'll never see a woman being forced to wear a men's button-up and a tie in any profession and be like, all systems are go there. So I had to wear this tie for this waist, and then to make people that are wearing an outfit like that sing happy birthday in Italian. It's like we're already working at a Denny's that serves chicken piccata. Like, must you make dancing monkeys of us? You know? So I'm on my way to this job in my shoes for cruise, and I'm just thinking my life isn't going to get any worse than this, and I go to start my car, and I'm out of gas. Which would have been a bigger deal if I wasn't from such a family of weirdos, but luckily for me, my dad went through this like really paranoid phase in the 80s, where he was sure that the gas supply was going to get cut off because of the Middle East, and he bought a functioning gas pump that sat in our backyard, not for everyday use, but as like an emergency stockpile in case the Libyans won. So we just had this gas pump back there that just sat there completely unused until the day I ran out of gas on the way to my singing Italian job. And so I get some of that gas, and I'm standing there just like so proud of myself for thinking to use the terrorist gas. And I see a little bit of the gas is not going into the hole. And this is when I proceed to do the dumbest thing that I've ever seen anybody do. As I can only explain it as my head forgot what the rest of my body was doing. I'm pouring the gas in the car, and as I realize that it's not all going in, I bend down to investigate why it's not going in, and pour gasoline into my own mouth. I'm so surprised that I've done madness that I gulp in shock, stand up, and find myself in a goddamn waitress outfit, dizzy and with a stomach full of gasoline in my own front yard. And like, I don't have anything to compare it to, but I'm pretty sure the fact that that gasoline was 20 years old made it taste worse. My mouth tasted like cobwebs and Chevron. Like, it was bad. so I like panic. I'm like, oh God, shit. Okay, just calm down, just get yourself to the hospital, right? So I calmly get myself ready to go to the hospital. I can't go to the hospital because I'm out of fucking gas. So my car doesn't work. I don't have time to really think about this, so I just grabbed the closest mode of transportation. I grabbed my little sister's kiddie bike, hop onto it. I'm already 5'10". This bike is like 3 sizes too small for me. I literally go through the suburbs of my small town, circus animaling my way down to the emergency room, that goddamn tie flapping in the wind, hiccuping petro, you guys. And I thought waitressing was going to be the worst part of my day, you know? So I get to the hospital, and the nurse is admitting me, and she's going through this like checklist on the clipboard, and she goes, okay, and why did you swallow the gasoline? Why did I swallow the gasoline? I don't, because I was out of tequila and I needed a chaser. Like, what? I go, it was an accident. And she straight shade tips me and goes, are you sure it was an accident? Yeah, I'm trying to kill myself. That's why I cycled down here dressed as a man, like a giant seal on a tiny ball, barking Libyan gasoline that's been in my yard since the 80s, like the ringleader of the world's shittiest big top adventure, because I want to end it all. Like, literally, I'm a fighter, so can we please just pump my stomach? Because I have to go sell spaghetti and sing in Italian. I'm Tess, you guys are cool.